objective of youth-friendly services is to separate the parent from the child. In other words, confidentiality.
Wow.
And parents need to know that.
It's Channel Mom with Jenny Dean Schmidt. We're here for you.
Okay.
A lot of people obsess about sex ed, but sex ed is here to stay. It's not going anywhere, unfortunately. Yes, we want parents to be the primary sex educators of their children, but parents don't have the skills either. Mm-hmm. So we do parent workshops, and we also go into the schools and we train teachers, and the teachers are doing, body parts and all that science around reproductive science. But then they go right into contraception, and this is the missing piece.
Yeah, the heart in between the two.
This is the missing piece. How do you get from body parts to contraception? And every parent should call for their school to have the three-legged stool. The three-legged stool of sex ed or health ed, which is, reproductive science, learning about your body, then having a relationship piece, and then, if you so desire in your school, to have the contraceptive piece.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight that battle. That's a huge battle to fight, especially there's so much money in it.
Yeah.
There's so much money in the war on women is all about contraceptives. You know about
I know.
the war
I know.
on,
it's a euphemism, by the way, but yeah.
That's all we care about is free contraception. But they're doing it for kids too. So, and they're telling the kids. I just was on a webinar, which is pretty shocking for parents to know. I was just on a webinar. The thing that they were doing is how to have youth-friendly services, which the main objective of youth-friendly services is to separate the parent from the child. In other words, confidentiality.
Wow.
And parents need to know that. Parents need to know that even if you have insurance and your child goes into a clinic, they can make the child have a claim against your health insurance, and so that you don't even have to know about it. This is shocking to me. This is what our government is paying for.
Well, and can they in the last segment, I want to touch on this again quickly before we get onto your curriculum. You were talking about how they are giving girls this long-term contraception that is messing with their hormones. And by the way, I don't care what anybody says. You can call me if you're a medical doctor and you disagree with me. I think all kinds of hormone therapy and, frankly, some kinds of contraceptives are cancer-causing. So now we're pumping these girls up with hormones that they're not meant to have in their system. And are they allowed to do that without parental?
Oh, without question. Without question. So girls as young as 12 are going to these clinics, and they're getting pumped up with Depo-Provera shots, and which causes you not to ovulate, and all these other, long-acting reversible contraception, IUDs, Plan B. They're giving them Plan B. But the point is, I don't want to give them more power.
Okay.
The point is, let's talk about what we do, because what we do is so much more. It's so much kinder. It's so much gentler, and it's so much more refreshing. It refreshes the spirit to know that the issues of your heart matter.